Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a first impression / tutorial using Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics, which is a new brand. It looks like this, that just came out in Sephora and launched on April 25th. This brand is kind of different than all others. They kind of have like a classicness going towards them. They want all of their products to kind of look vintage. Like, I'll give you an example. So we have 3 products we're going to be going over today, and one of them is their eyeshadow palettes, which I think are very reasonably priced. They're $35 for 12 eyeshadow palettes, and today we are going to be using the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. So this is what the palette looks like. It has 12 shadows, which I think is awesome because, I mean, it has 2 really good highlight shadows. It has 3 shimmery shadows. You can even use the highlighting shadows as shimmer shadows, and they have a lot of great transition shades and contouring shades. So I think this palette all around was just beautifully done. And $35, I really don't think you can beat it. I think that's definitely reasonably priced for this palette, but I haven't gotten to any swatching yet. I literally haven't even touched this, haven't put it on my eyes, so we're gonna see if it's worth the $35. The next product is, I got the liquid eyeliner pen, and this is really cool. I can't wait to show y'all. It's called Pretty Vulgar On Point Liquid Eyeliner Pen, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see, but it has like the ballpoint, like old school scripture pens or scribe pens. So we're going to be going over the eyeshadow palette in Nightingale, the ballpoint eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, the ballpoint liquid eyeliner pen. They do have little gel pots as well, which look like little inkwells, but I did not purchase that. I did spend my own money on this, so I went with the On Point felt liquid liner pen, and I don't mind those. I know some people don't like them and they prefer the gel, but I like all forms of eyeliner, honestly, really. I think my least favorite has got to be pencils, though. I hate working with pencils, but anyway, that's a whole other topic. So then the next product that we have is the Pretty Vulgar Bury Them With a Smile lipsticks, and this is what the box looks like. I think it's just so cute. It's like classic old time packaging, but like with a hint of badass. Does that make sense? Then this is what the actual product looks like. Then I got it in the shade Backstabber. I don't think you can tell on screen, but they have a little dove imprinted on the lipstick. Been getting so hot down south that this has a little bit of beading on it from the packaging. Not from the packaging, from it just being shipped to my house today. So hopefully that doesn't ruin the quality of the lipstick. I don't think it will. It hasn't messed up the shape or anything like that. So, and there's that. So 3 products: eyeshadow, liquid liner pen, and their lipsticks. And we're going to go ahead and create a look with these 3 products. I thought I bought their blush as well, but I did not. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started, and I just love this. And the packaging feels so firm and thick and not cheap at all. So I'm really impressed so far, without swatching or anything like that, of what for $35 what you're getting. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start out by putting on my Stay Don't Spray eyeshadow primer. Pretty Vulgar does have an eyeshadow primer, but I wanted to use one that I know has worked well for me with all different brands. So like I've done in previous first impressions, I like to use things that I know will work alongside new products. That way I know if it doesn't work, it was the new product and not a product I've been using before. So I'm just go ahead and put this on real quick. Also, for those of you who have been following my channel and know that I wanted to wait 2 months before I touched my eyebrows, I made it just about a month, and I just got them done today. So, and I will post a before and after picture on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me, of what it looked like. I went to the Benefit Brow Bar just because they are doing donations this month, or proceeds this month, to charities that help women And so I wanted to go there, and I've just heard really great things about the Benefit Brow Bar. And so I got them done there, and I'll post, like I said, I'll post a before and after photo, because I know most people probably won't be able to see a difference, but I totally saw a difference, and I think they did a phenomenal job. I have my primer on, and I've also already done my face makeup prior to getting ready to film. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to swatch some of these just so I kind of know what I'm working with first. Okay, so I just swatched Hide and Seek, which looks like this. And it's like a taupey gray almost. I want to see what this one looks like. So that's Swoop. Okay, Swoop was a little chalky on the swatch. And Flip Out reminds me of... And Flip Out was a little chalky too. Flip Out reminds me of a Kat Von D shade. I used to be in love with it. So this is Flip Out. That one's Swoop. Ooh, wow. This shade right here, this is Break Free, is gorgeous. I love that. Whew. 0 to 100 real quick. Shimmery shades I think are a lot creamier than the matte shades. Can't tell if I'm like, so this one right here is Silver Spoon. Okay, I swatched one more. I can't stop swatching, but this is Dark Side right here. I don't know if you can see that, but I really like that too. Okay, enough swatching. Let's get started. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in the shade right here, Nocturnal, and just kind of use it as my setting shade. I just always like to use my Morphe E15 brush. It's just big and plump and perfect for setting shadows. Alright, with my Sigma tapered blending brush, the F40, I'm going to go in with Hide and Seek, which is the shade right here. And I'm just going to... There's some fallout, but not bad. Stuff like that doesn't bother me like it does some people. Also, looking at this palette, I can tell we're probably going to end up making a smoky eye look, but you can also definitely stick to something more neutral with these shades, because this palette did a great job of adding a variety where you can kind of really go day to night and also do different day to night type looks. I want this to be kind of more of a smoked out look, so I'm not using tape for this look. Now I'm going to go into the shade Clutch with my Morphe M561 brush. Okay, so it didn't come off as nicely as I wanted to, so I'm going to take Pillow Talk instead and kind of make that be my lid's base. Then I'm going to take Clutch on top of it. I'm kind of disappointed on the way Clutch is coming out on my brush and whatnot, so I am going to take my Mario Badescu spray. Just kind of spray my brush. I use it just like you would Fix Plus, but I currently am all out of Fix Plus. Okay, not as pigmented as I would like it to be, but spraying definitely helped. Big time. I don't know if you can see a difference on how much it helped to just spray the shadow. Much better. Now we're cooking. Okay, I'm so glad that worked because this is a beautiful, beautiful color. I am going to take Dark Side with my E70 brush. And I'm going to start in the middle and focus on in the crease area, but kind of going from the middle to the outer corner of my eye, not kind of doing my full crease. And I'm going to start light and kind of work my way. Okay, and then you're just going to want to blend in a windshield wiper motion. And then I'm going to go back with that same E40 and just kind of blend this all out evenly. Same brush, It's okay if it's still dirty with leftover shadow from before. That'll just help us blend out this color. So far, I'm really liking the way this look is turning out. Now you're just going to want to take a detail brush. I have one from Sigma that I've used for, not Sigma, Sephora that I've used for forever. It looks like this, and I have no idea what the name of it is, but we're going to be going into our outer corners with this shade After Midnight. Start out by lining out your eye in the outer corner in a V, and then kind of filling in from there and working your way into the crease and over. And then you're going to want to go back and just blend that out. Now I want to make this a little darker, so I'm going to go and just build over it. And it's always good to start with a lighter hand and then go darker, because it's harder to go lighter once it's been put on too dark than it is to continue to go darker. Yes, I am loving this. Okay, and I'm going to go back in and blend again with the Sigma E40, because you can never blend too much. There is nothing cut crease about this look. It's very smoky, very free-flowing, and very smooth. This is going to be an excellent go-to date night look, excellent going out look, or girls' night out to the bar. I am very slowly but surely falling in love with this. I think I'm going to go in and darken that outer corner a little bit more with Swoop. I know y'all probably thought I was going to go with All Nighter, but I'm actually going to try and do it with Swoop and keep it more in a brown and blue type of look rather than black and blue. This color, I'm just going to stick to the very, very outer corner of this V that we have created so that it kind of blends out towards that gray. Really happy that we added that little bit of that darker brown to the outer corner. Okay, I'm also going to go back with that same damp M561 brush and go back in with Clutch and just focus it right here. Okay, now we're going to highlight the brow bone. I'm so excited because swatching that color just made me excited. That probably made me sound like such a makeup nerd, but we're going to do it. Okay, I think the camera is doing this highlighter justice. It might not be doing it too much. I mean, it might be doing it a little less than what it is, because I feel like on camera it looks so smooth, and I feel like what I'm looking at in the mirror looks a bit too much for me, but I also think it's beautiful. So this highlighting shade, Break Free, is legit. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Now we're gonna go in with this bad boy right here. And I just want to see. Ooh, that's nice. Very, very black, and the line is very good, and there's no bleeding. Wow. I have the hardest time with felt pens trying to get a very thin line, and that just did it so easily. I'm going to go in a little thicker for this look, but I'm really blown away. I like it. I want to see how it'll keep going, but I like the fact that you can create such a thin liner with this felt pen, because usually a felt pen gets a little hard and gets real thick real quick. So it felt like towards the end when I attempted to do the winged liner that it dried out a little. But let's try the other side. And okay, so as of right now, I think I would rate this like a 3-star, just because it feels like it keeps drying out as I'm doing it. But as far as precision, goes, it's excellent. So I'm a little bummed out about that. Okay, so this eye came out a little better, as you can see. Not the best. This right side came out a little more choppy because it felt like the liner just kept drying out. But it's not the worst. I am really disappointed that it kept drying out though, because the precision is so nice. But I think I'm going to go in with some gel liner and just clean it up a little bit. I'm really bummed out that the right side started out so choppy because it kind of set the tone for the way the liner was going to go. So now I just feel like my right liner just doesn't look as good as the left liner. But of course, that's always how it goes, right? Right. First, let's go back in and do our lower lash line. Take my Morphe M432, put this shade right here, Silver Spoon. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is a very nice navy, like grayish blue shade. You can't tell of how pretty and blue this shade really is on camera, but it's gorgeous. And then I'm also going to take my Morphe M559 brush with the shade All Nighter, which is just the black in the palette, and stick on the outer part. Okay, so I just applied on some mascara. I do not have false lashes right now. Maybe towards the end of this video I might throw some on so that y'all can see what it looks like with false lashes. But I'm going to go ahead and put on the matte lipstick now. Okay, so I don't even have a lip liner that is even close enough to rock this lip shade. I have one, but it's slightly a different style of pink, and I don't want to take away or add to this lipstick. I really want to see what it's all about, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. There's not really a scent to this. Okay, so I actually really like the way this lipstick looks with this eye look. I also think the lipstick really applied so smoothly, and it feels really hydrating on my lips for a matte lipstick. So I'd probably have to give this a 5 out of 5. Let's see how long it wears. I'll come back and check up in a little bit.